welcome back to another Chill Sundays with Chanel B. I am so happy to have you. If you are new, welcome. If you're returning, thank you so much for coming back. And you know what? Let's get into it, y'all. What's good? So today we're going to talk about 3 reasons why you probably aren't where you want to be in life. These are 3 basic rules that I feel like everybody needs to utilize, no matter what your goals are or what your outlook on life and what success really means to you. These are the 3 basic things that you need to really try and look into deeper this year and alter. But the setup for today is going to be a little bit different, y'all, because I am kind of pressed for time. But y'all, my hair, I wear braids very often, and I'm really trying to come up with a good healthy braid kind of cleaning routine because I wear them so frequent. So I got some new products from the beauty supply store. If you watched my last vlog, you saw that I was actually in the beauty supply store and I picked up some hair care for braids. And this is not a sponsor video, so just an FYI, but some new products that I am trying to be able to get my braids looking a little neater and to be clean while I have them. It's been about 5 weeks that I've had my braids in my hair, so I want to go ahead and just get them cleaned up, and I'm going to take you guys with me, but we are going to discuss some things, y'all. So yeah, if you haven't already, make sure you hit the like button if you hear something that resonates with you, and let's get into it. All right, guys, so I got these new products. Sorry, y'all, it is a mess in my bathroom. I told y'all I have yet to get things prepared and taken care of in here, but that is going to change real soon. All right, so guys, this is dirty bathroom mirror. This is some of the products I'm going to be using today. So some Braid Sheen for extensions. I'm going to use some peppermint oil. Makes my hair feel real revived and whatnot. I'm going to use also some almond oil. Sweet almond oil. And then I'm going to use this. This is what I'm going to use to cleanse my hair. This is brand new, y'all. I've never used this before. And I may use this instead of using these, because this is really what's supposed to go in your hair after this. You know how they try to come up with a line. So I think I'm going to use this and this. And because what kind of oil is in this one? It says black castor oil, tea tree oil, soybean. And this one is just almond and coconut. So I can use these two. I'm going to use that. And that's what we're going to use to try to get our hair. Let me go get a towel out of the... Does it look yellowy still? It's that light in the background. Y'all, I don't even have a curtain on this thing. Y'all, that's how I am. When I am focused on a room, I am focused and I am locked in on that room. I haven't quite gotten anything ready yet because I just feel like, you know, once I get to that room or that area, I will decorate. So for this black castor oil, it's saying that it's a braid and scalp cleansing rinse. It cleanses, removes, build up, and soothes scalp during braided styles and underweaves. So it says no frizz, no suds, so that's good. So it's saying adjust the braids and gently lift weave or wig to expose scalp. Position the nozzle. It's saying to basically position the nozzle between my braids. So I'm gonna see what that's like. I hope it gives me like that tingling sensation. You know how like that peppermint, that's why I like putting that peppermint oil on. But my hair is dirty, I'm not gonna lie. It's a buildup of product in my hair. And I do have to keep these braids for, a couple more weeks. Like I need to keep these braids in. Okay, so basically what I'm gonna do is, like how they said, to just, let me pop you guys up a little bit more. Hopefully you can see. Okay, so basically what they're saying is to just do it in the nozzle. I mean, just put the nozzle in the, you know what? This is ridiculous. Okay. This junk is feeling too good. Y'all, I just keep putting more because I know I'm not supposed to put this much, but y'all, I'm putting more because this thing literally feels great on my scalp. Y'all don't understand. Ooh, it feels so nice. All right, I'm gonna do the other side. Life has been a great teacher when it comes to prioritizing, and life events has been a great teacher when it comes to prioritizing and just getting things done and accomplishing goals and feeling ultimately really, really good about where you are in life, because that is really the main goal, y'all. You know, I know a lot of people on social media will have you to think that, oh, the goal is to be super, super rich or super, super wealthy. No, the goal is really to feel your absolute best, knowing that you did your absolute best, right? Because what if you do your absolute best and you feel good about life, and then somebody comes along and say, well, you really ain't doing that good because you're not wealthy? That's not all the time true, right? Everybody has their own goal and everybody sees wealth in a different way. So I just really feel like once you start defining what it is to be successful to you, then you will start to put things and implement things in place and put things into place on what you need to do in order to get that feeling that you have with yourself. Y'all, I'm just kind of like just rubbing this stuff through because it feels so nice on my scalp. Y'all, I don't even know, like this shit feels good on my scalp. Whew, I'll buy some more. But I need this. Yeah, but so anyways, so 3 reasons why you probably aren't where you want to be in life is, the first reason is, I have my phone here for notes, y'all. Y'all already know how I do. You aren't setting clear goals and stamping a timeline to it, right? So the thing about goals is exactly what I was talking about. You know, you have to set those goals and define them for yourself. Don't let the media do it. Don't let your family do it. Don't let your friends do it, your significant other. Set those goals for yourself and put a stamp line on it. I talked about this in my last video, how to stay on track for 2022. And that was one of the ways that you can stay on track. But the thing is, in order for you to even get to the point where being where you feel like you should be in life, you need to have goals in the first place. It's a lot of people, surprisingly, y'all, who are living life with no real goals. And you'll be surprised. And a lot of times that is the reason why we aren't where we want to be, because we haven't really established what it is that we want. So make sure that you are writing down those goals and writing down the things that you see for yourself in life, and really figure out what it is that you want. You gotta want something. It doesn't have to be anything grand. It doesn't have to be $1 million in your business. It can be, God, I just want to make the amount of money I'm making at my job. So if you're making $60,000 a year at your job and you want to make $60,000 a year on your business, that's a big damn deal, and you need to know that, right? So you have to figure out what it is that you want in order to get what you want out of life, right? So that's the first reason. Y'all ever scratch y'all head or had somebody scratch y'all head so good? This bottle finna be gone, y'all. You ever had somebody scratch your head so damn good? Y'all, this is better than a head scratch. Ooh, I could go like this. Now, I say it don't give you no frizz, but what probably gonna give you the frizz is doing what I'm doing. Let me read the instructions some more. It say, okay, tip. Ooh, it say a massage into scalp. I knew it. This ain't massage. It say you can massage it with a damp cloth. Let me put some wood on this. I'm just putting some wood on this towel, y'all. Ooh, y'all, this feels 10 times. Won't he do it? Now this is a pro tip right here. So the second reason why you probably aren't where you need to be is you haven't gotten the right people around you. Y'all, I used to hear Steve Harvey say this all the time, y'all. And like, I used to be like, bro, like I've seen people come out of their neighborhood by themselves and make something of themselves. But along the way, a very important tip is along the way, they found their tribe and they found their people. Y'all, I believe that I have so much potential, right? But when I tell you, when I started thinking about the people I hang around and I spend the majority of my time with, these are people who really aren't doing a lot. So my family is filled with entrepreneurs, but I'm talking about as far as my friend circle. So when I'm around my family, I get refueled, right? We're sharing ideas, we're talking about the things we want to do, and it's just great conversation, no negativity. But some friends I have, like I'm literally around them, y'all. And all we talking about is when we go into the next party, when we go into the next event. And y'all, we're not really talking about how to get another stream of income, how to kind of get out of this poverty cycle and things like that. And y'all, I'm gonna tell you, I know as an adult, it is really, really hard to make new friends. But I'm gonna tell you something like this. Sometimes you gotta just be the weird one and just put yourself out there. Like y'all, when I tell you it's been events I've gone to by myself, came out with 3 girls Instagram and connected with them, and it's been a great time, y'all. So sometimes you have to just really just put yourself out there. You really, really got to put yourself out there and not worry about, oh, somebody think you weird. You know what your sole intent purpose is. And that purpose is to build your tribe of people who you want to be around. And not only that, the type of people that you're going to attract with you know, manifesting all of these great things in your life, they're gonna want the same thing. So they're not really gonna look at you strangely, right? Maybe eventually, because people are just not that friendly these days, and when they are, it's usually not that good. But usually the people who are gonna be a part of your tribe, they're gonna think like how you think. So when you approach them and tell them that, hey, you're looking for friends who have like minds and who you can really like build and do life with, they're gonna understand that because they're gonna be on the same wavelength as you, y'all. I'm telling you, it's happened to me time and time again, and I'm always so grateful and so happy to put myself out there. Yeah, it's saying that you gotta rinse it. Oh shoot, so let me keep scrubbing it because I still see some little build up in the braids part. Like if you look, like not so much on the scalp, but the braid part, yeah, the braid part like this, you can see like some little white coating. But the scalp, for the most part, I think this is one of them things you gotta just sit with and keep doing until you feel like it's clean. Cause I'm feeling like it's clean the more I take this damp cloth and go like this. I feel like it's getting cleaner and cleaner. If I put the little, ooh, this feels so nice. This junk gonna feel so nice. I can tell you that right now because of how it's feeling right now. So y'all, and this is not a sponsor too, FYI, this is not sponsored. I just was looking for some things to freshen up my braids because I wear them so often. So I have to come up with a braid routine. Because I wear braids now so often, I have to come up with a braid routine that's gonna really, really work for me. So this is getting clean. For the third, oh yeah, it is. This braid that I was just telling y'all about. Ooh, it did get cleaner. Ooh, so let me put them on the actual braids. Y'all, I'm just finding reasons to keep using this. It's so good. But it is getting clean, all the single braids, like the braids part. So the third reason why you probably aren't where you want to be in life is because you are not consistent, right? Y'all, I cannot tell you how many times I only had, like, before the fitting room, I only had one business, and it was like a business, I can't even describe it, but it was a business that I ain't had no business having without certain licenses. Let's just put it like that. So I've only had one other business outside of the fitting room, right? And I was consistent with that business for like 1.5 years until girls were having some major issues with the products. Yeah. Because of that, I decided to do away with the business because it was really affecting people's health, the products, and I didn't even know it. Yeah. So, the fitting room, I had the fitting room for going on 6 years. 5 years. I had it for 5 years, and because we're closing down the next couple of days. But the reason is because I've outgrown the business model and the business completely. But I've been with the business for 5 years, y'all. And that's a good amount of time. I could have done better if I had planned it and, executed things the right way. But as you go on through business, you learn new things, and things that you didn't used to do and things that you didn't know, you start learning, right? So I know one thing, and people used to say all the time, just stay consistent. Like my sisters who have their business, they're like, stay consistent, it's gonna come out. And y'all, I kid you not, these people are not lying when they say be consistent. I know you hear people say that all the time. You be like, yeah, you can't be consistent when life is happening and stuff like that. Yes, you can be consistent. If you put the right practices in place to where when you're not having such a great day, you not having such a great day, you still are productive and showing up for your business in some type of way, whether it's through automation or actually getting a social media manager to manage it for you when you're not feeling well. Y'all, listen to me what I'm telling you, right? Being consistent is key. I don't know the science behind it. I don't know the science behind being consistent, but let me just tell you something. Being consistent has always worked out for me in my favor. Even on my 5th year, y'all, the 5th year of business for me was the most money I ever made on a fitting room. And that was the most clarity I ever got about business and what I need to do going forward. But you have to be consistent in order to get to that place in business where you're really clear about where you're going, where you're heading, and what you need to get there, okay? So I'm telling you, consistency is key. Stop giving up. Stop doing this stop and start routine with your business, because people pick up on that, and people don't like that. People know that when you're consistent, you're in it for the long haul, and it means something to them. It means something to your customers and to your following base that you're so consistent, even when sales are down. Share that with your customers and let them know that you're going through a season right now, but you're not gonna give up. And people admire that shit. I'm telling you, people really, really love that when you can persevere and keep going and keep being persistent and consistent even through those hard times. People really, really love that, y'all. I'm looking like, it feels like, hold on, this thing is, it feels so much cleaner, guys. Ooh, it feels nice. Look at that. I feel like my scalp is clean. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I wish I did it before and after. It feels like my scalp is clean. Something, like I said, life has been a great teacher to me. Life has been a great teacher for me. And one thing I know is, if you find your tribe, first of all, if you figure out what it is that you want, not what everybody else think you should have, but what you want, and you make it plain and you put some stamp deadlines by it, you find your tribe of people to help you get there, and you stay consistent, y'all, there is no way you can't get what you want out of life. I'm telling you. And more. Want what you want and more, right? Because sometimes we think we know what we want, and God got something way bigger and greater for us. But guess what? We still here on earth. We still have to do our part with that, okay? So guys, thanks so much for tuning into my video. I know it was a different setup than normal with the Chill Sundays, but your girl got stuff to do, honey, and I still want to show up for my audience. Guys, we are about 40 subscribers in. I'm really trying to get to 100 subscribers by the end of February. So if you know someone who can really utilize this information on today, please share this video with them, and they too can also subscribe so that I can build my little community. I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers by the end of February, so that's a whole nother month. So guys, I would really appreciate if you can subscribe to my channel, share this content, like this video if I said something that resonated with you, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.